So, have you ever found yourself in a situation where your ex is still talking to your friends and family, even though you've already broken up for a while? So, depending on your situation, things can be really different. Situation number one can be you've had a difficult breakup, you completely cut it off. You hate that person hates you. Whatever the situation is, it's been bad. You don't want friends and family talking to them. They should respect your wishes and just completely cut it off with that person as well, seeing as how you don't want any unwanted memories to come up. So situation number two is when you and your significant other have had a clean breakup. There's no animosity between the both of you, and you don't really care if your friends and family see that person. Well, situation number one and two both run into the problem of you dictating who your friends and family can or cannot see or remain in contact with. So, for me, that's morally wrong, for you to be saying who your friends and family can or cannot keep in contact with. That's like you taking their choice away from them. Morally, for me, that's just wrong. So that comes to the question, can your ex remain in contact with your friends and family? So send us your feedback to our email, Twitter, or Facebook, and I'll shoot it over to Victoria with people and their opinion.
So for this segment of the show, I'm going to bring Jeff back into the picture.
Laptop delivery.
So, as he said before, each situation is very different. It all depends on your current situation. According to a blog post by Bounce Back on shine.yahoo.com, it all depends on your specific situation. They claim the answer to the question is like a pair of jeans. One size does not fit all. So different viewers were able to send in their opinions on the topic because they felt very strongly about it. Each of them has their own different situation going on in their lives. Brian Becerra, age 20 and television film major, didn't mind sharing his thoughts about the topic. It honestly depends if it ended well or not. If it ended kind of on good terms, then it's okay for your family or friends to still talk to your ex. If it ended well, then there shouldn't be a problem and you should be okay with it. But if it ended very badly, then you don't want friends or family to be in contact with that person anymore. Whether it be because things will be awkward or because you have feelings for them, it'll still be uncomfortable for you in the end. When Brian was asked how to cope with a situation like this, he stated, "You just have to move on and get over it. You can't do anything about it." His current situation is that his friends are still really good friends with his ex, to the point where they're still hanging out on the weekends. Their friends are afraid to tell him, but he knows about it. He says it's really weird for him because he doesn't want to go and risk being awkward or making it awkward for his ex still. So according to Glamour magazine, in order to deal with this sticky situation, just go out and make new friends. Literally, just find a group of friends and start hanging out with them. Don't completely drop your old friends, but it'll be easier if you have another group of friends that don't know about your past. Gabby, age 21 from Colorado, sent in her opinion about it. She said it's a really rough situation either way, and it's exactly what she's going through right now. Her family and her friends are still friends with her ex. In order to deal with this, she says that you just have to ask them politely not to talk about them in front of her or in front of him. Keep this information separate and tell them that you don't want to know about their lives now. So let's bring Jeff back in again. According to Brianna Solodio, 19, from California, she states, when you break up with someone, sometimes that means breaking up with your friends and family too. I think no matter what, if your ex doesn't have the right mind to know that or simply got too close to let go of that as well, I think your friends and family should at least know you better to keep a distance for your sake. It can make things very awkward and hard. Best way to cope is just to worry about yourself and try to stay away from any kind of information or relationship your ex still has with them. Brianna Jeffaloni, age 21, who lives in California, is actually going through this exact situation right now. Her boyfriend's parents are still friends with his ex. Brianna has been with her boyfriend for 4 years, meaning that it's already starting to get really serious between them. However, her boyfriend's mom does not approve of her. Bri and her boyfriend have been together for 4 years, meaning things are starting to get really serious between the two. However, Bri's boyfriend's mom and Bri do not get along. The boyfriend's mom had the nerve to invite the ex-girlfriend over for Bri's birthday at the same exact house Bri was celebrating at. Bri did not appreciate this at all. She feels that, I do not get along with his mother, but I do not disrespect her in any way at all. She didn't apologize to me, and I'm still waiting for one. I choose to ignore her now and avoid her every time I see her, just because this isn't the first time it's happened. I do know I will have to work things out with her one day, especially if my boyfriend is going to be my future husband. For everyone out there with the same problem, you just have to deal with it and hope things will get better.
So I think we all can agree that no matter if it's a good breakup or a bad breakup, it's always going to be a really bad situation. The answer to the question I asked earlier in the show is basically that there is no right answer or wrong answer. It all just depends on your situation and the way you handle it.
You'll never know the outcome of a breakup, whether it's good or bad. You can't tell the future.
So before we let you go, make sure to check out our main YouTube channel, The Cypress Chronicle MN, where you can check out some of our other shows. You can catch their episode for this week up here.
You can also check out their main YouTube channel down below. Thank you for tuning in this week to Taboo Topics. Hopefully you learned a little something about your family, friends, and them being close to your ex. You can shoot us a comment down below, or you can send it to our Facebook page, Twitter page, Tumblr, or our email.
Make sure to join us next week when we talk about your first time. Until then, don't get the herpes.